Here are condos available in Airdrie, Alberta in 2023. Also, I'm going to answer the question, are condos a bad idea? Today, we're going to focus on apartment condos, though there are other types of condominium projects here in Airdrie. So I'm going to give you a quick flavor of what's available and whether these are even a good idea or not. Okay, come on, let's go. Just before we get into it, for those that don't know me yet, my name is Glenn Heslop with eXp Realty. I am your Airdrie Realtor. I've lived in this area for some 30 years or so, and I pretty much know every nook and cranny of Airdrie. And if this is your first time to my channel, this channel is about everything about Airdrie and relocating to this beautiful city. If you're planning to relocate here, reach out to me. You can reach out to me by phone, text, email, hey, even dispatch that carrier pigeon. However you want to reach out to me, I've got your back when I'm relocating to Airdrie, Alberta. Okay, so in our sampling of condominiums available here in Airdrie, our first complex is this one on Airdrie's west side. It is 403 MacKenzie Way, and this here is, I believe, the largest condominium complex in the city of Airdrie. There are about 9 of these large buildings. The entire underneath is pretty much all underground parking. And on the other side of these buildings here are some commercial areas where there's some like a pharmacy and doctor's office and restaurants, dentists and that kind of thing over there. So here's an example of these condominiums and what they cost. So this second floor corner unit, 933 square feet, $249,900. It's pretty cute. The units in this complex do tend to be a little smaller than some other units. They do tend to be finished quite nicely. So where are all of you coming from as you're planning your relocation here to Airdrie, Alberta? Let me know in the comments below. I'm kind of interested to know. So the other complex is almost right next door. This one is 304 MacKenzie. This complex is a little bit further off the main road, but it is right adjacent to some railroad tracks over here. It does have a water feature in the center. It's a good location. Both of these are just steps from 2 grocery stores and restaurants and shops and whatnot. These units do tend to be quite a bit larger than the 403 MacKenzie, but they tend to be a little bit more basic in the finishes. And for whatever reason, the condo fees here are quite high. And we'll get into more of that in a bit. So this one is kind of a nice example. It's a 3rd floor 2-bedroom unit. A pretty good view, and it's for sale for just under $209,000. Okay, so now we're on the east side of Airdrie, 604 East Lake Boulevard. We're right next to the Genesis Place Recreation Center. On this complex here, although it's very interesting, if you can get in here, if you look at this building and this building back there, they kind of look the same. In fact, the parkades are connected, but these were 2 different developers. This one over here was the original building, the 1000 building. And if you just let me move my camera, and this one over here, the 2000 building, I've gotten a way better impression of the 2000 building. It just seems quite a bit nicer, quite a bit better done in my impression. So let's take a look what's available here. This is in the older 1000 building, but a pretty nice unit actually. And instead of looking out on the busier East Lake Boulevard, it's looking out on the parking lot towards East Lake itself. And the interior of the complex. 2-bedroom unit with underground parking and storage in the underground, $230,000. So I promised I would answer the question, are condos a bad idea? Now, firstly, most people that buy a condo do so for one of two reasons, or both. One is because the unit they're looking at is cheaper than a standalone home, and two, maintenance. Somebody else does it. So what do most people see as the biggest drawback of a condo? Condo fees. Now, sometimes condo fees have a bad rap. Any expenses paid through condo fees would also have to be paid individually if it wasn't a condo. Insurance, some utilities, maintenance, etc. So, are condos a good idea or a bad idea? The biggest reason that would make a condo a bad idea is if the condo complex itself were poorly run or in poor financial condition. This is often why some condominium owners are hit with super high condo fees or the dreaded special assessment. To avoid these and many other problems, I always suggest that condo buyers have a consultant carefully look at the complex before committing to buy. If everything is good there, condos can be a great idea. But if not, condos can be a really bad idea. Well, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I'm a local realtor in Airdrie, Alberta. I've been in the area for some 30 years, and it seems like I know like every nook and cranny of this city. So if you're considering relocating here, I'm making tons and tons of videos, all different neighborhoods, all different issues, everything you're going to want to know if you're considering a move to Airdrie, Alberta. Hey, make sure you subscribe and click that little notification bell so you don't miss any upcoming videos. Hey, I'd love to see your comments. Put your comments and questions down below, and I'll keep an eye and try to answer all of your questions. Now, if you're thinking about relocating to Airdrie, Alberta, give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email, dispatch that carrier pigeon, but however you want to reach out, I've got your back when moving to Airdrie, Alberta. See you on the next video.